Welcome back, one and all, to Let's Play Final Fantasy. I'm the Arcane Rogue. Let's continue our adventure. Wanted to give you a little airship music, you know, because it's a cool tune. Anyway, last time we were told that in order to get into the floating castle to defeat the Fiend of Wind, we would have to go through Mirage Tower, and we were given a set of chimes to open the door. How nice. And now we're going through the desert and we're meeting up with some red ankylosaurs. They're like ankylosaurs, but they're red. Actually, they're probably somehow fire elemental. I don't really remember. But, you know, Much doesn't have anything better to do, so Zeus Gauntlets it is. It'll be nice whenever we get some, different items. Eventually, I'm just gonna throw the Zeus Gauntlets on the ground. Because I'm an adult. "10 meaningless rogue points if you get the reference." Ow. That's mean. That really hurt. Wow. You're kicking our behinds. I don't think the heal staff's gonna do much. Whoops. Forgot that I didn't equip much with a weapon because I sold his hammer. There's an item we're going to get in this tower here that Much will have for pretty much the rest of the game. Alright, let's see here. Where is the Mirage Tower? Basically dead north. Ah, hey, just some regular old ankylosaurs. Let's murder them! Alright, so, if you're wondering, my healing strategy for pretty much the rest of the game is keep everybody at 200 hit points or above. If anybody falls under 200 HP, I immediately heal them. They take priority, even over inflicting damage. So, this dungeon is set up like a big circle. There's 3 levels, they get progressively smaller, as you would expect. This one in particular, this outer rim just kind of goes the whole way around. All the fun stuff is in the middle here. So what we're going to do is we're going to raid this floor for treasure, go outside, heal, go up to the 2nd floor, raid that floor for treasure, go back outside, heal. Then we're going to go all the way up to the 3rd floor so that we can go into the floating castle. Alright? So now that you're with me, you can see how badly we got it beat. I would be tempted to use another house if everybody else was not, like if at least one other character were not at maximum HP, or full HP. How is Will doing in terms of absorb compared to Friar Tuck? He's still just that tiny bit more dodgy. But honestly, he won't be in that position much longer. He's gonna go back to being in... He's gonna go to the 3rd position soon enough. And I'm gonna strip him of his sword. So, treasure time. Let's see. I think what we want to do is go west, then north. And then we can just kind of spiral around counterclockwise. Okay, so here's a new enemy. Badman. They do something interesting. I don't remember what that something interesting is. What I remember is I want to kill it. And I don't have my bestiary handy. So, sorry. As you can see, they they hit kind of hard. So I'm going to have 2 of my fighters focus on that, and then I'm going to just use the heal staff to try and get a little bit of bonus HP. We'll be picking up some items soon in this dungeon that will let Will Scarlet get in on the healing action so that he can help Much out. Alright guys, seriously? Kill the horse. How could you miss? Whatever. Alright. A cabin. We will use that after we use the house to prep to go to floor 3. The Aegis Shield. Ooh. The Aegis Shield is an excellent piece of equipment that Little John immediately gets to equip. And, the Opal Shield can just go to heaven. Useless gold. More useless gold. The Vorpal Blade. Oh. I'm having flashbacks to, Alice in Wonderland. Fighting the Jabberwocky. Anyway, 49 damage, 102 hit percent. 43 damage, 92. Not as good as the defense. But it might be better than the Ice Brand. That's the armor subscreen, Rogue. Well, let's check. First, 40-70. Vorpal Blade. That's the armor subscreen again, Rogue. 35-70. It's just crap. I have a feeling it does something. Let me look that up. Memory refreshed. The Vorpal Sword is trash. It was supposed to have a very high crit rate. Except crit rates are bugged in this game. Heal Helmet. That is a useful piece of armor. So, I'm not actually going to equip it on anybody, because if I recall correctly, it doesn't actually do better than the Opal Helmet? No, actually, I want Will to hold on to it. But it will let Will cast heal on the whole party. So that's always good. 2 Batman. I'm really unprepared for 2. Hey, wait a minute. I thought I paused this. So you've all been just sitting here listening to me in silence? I'm sorry. You're also probably all screaming like, Rogue, why are you doing this? You should be doing this instead. Okay. Alright. Seriously. totally unprepared for 2, yada yada. Sorry about that, viewers. I thought I paused the recording. Oh, hey, but we gotta level up. Which means I need to go into the armor submenu and unequip and re-equip a piece of equipment on Friar Tuck. Because otherwise his absorb will default to 21. So let's do that. Actually, you might just need to go to the armor subscreen. Possibly. And for some reason I thought that was a trap chest, but it just contains worthless gold. Oh hey, a robot. Chimeras. This is the Greek mythology portion of our tour. Chimeras, well, other than being the name of the sinister virus from Mission Impossible. I can't believe I remembered that. We're a mythical creature that was a lion, serpent, and I think goat combination. They do this cremate attack, which is a fire-based attack, but as you can see, it's not that great. I mean, we've got pretty decent fire protection in terms of, like, our equipment. So, I mean, you know, it's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. In mythology, I believe the hero that defeats the Chimera is Bellerophon? Which, if I recall, is the antivirus from Mission Impossible. I don't know why I know these things. I really don't. So full of useless knowledge, this head of mine. It's full of useful knowledge, too. I mean, it's how I have a day job as a chemist, but, you know. Anyway, oh look, computers! Those are, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, those are 1980s era server computers. So, the hard drives on them, while not as tragically large as the 1950s era washing machine hard disks that held a grand total of like 10 megabytes, probably hold something on the order of 100 megs or 200 megs. They were state-of-the-art. And yes, they would take up a average-sized room for one server. Are you the master? Don't tell anyone. So I know originally I said, oh, we're gonna raid floor 1 and then go outside and rest and raid floor 2. I'm taking a look at our Light Warrior's health here, and I think we can handle floor 2. So we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna run like chickens, and why did I have much fight? Well, whatever, Friar Tuck killed it. And then we're gonna run like chickens with the exit spell, and rest. And then go straight to floor 3. Okay? Okay. So this floor is a giant spiral. Quite literally. It's a clockwise spiral. Ah, and here's a new enemy, Guard. I believe they're robots, which I believe makes them weak to lightning. So, Zeus Gauntlets. I don't remember if they hit particularly hard, or if they have like a really high crit rate or something going on. But as you can see, they're not too tough. Our Light Warriors can handle them. You know, Friar Tuck just walks over and rips an arm off, beats one to death with it. I'm surprised that the mages didn't manage to take them out with lightning attacks. Well, that's fine. They can use the heal equipment now, and our fighters will take out the other two. And depending on who goes first, who's on first? It's a different story. How many of you are familiar with Who's on First? Let me know in the comments. That was a great comedy sketch, Who's on First. Alright, so now we want to go in. Huh, I bet that robot just asks us if we're the master. Oh hey, look, more guards. Yay. I remember what they do now. They can paralyze with their physical attacks. Alright, guards down. So, on a topical note, the creator of 8-Bit Theater is releasing a special edition Square Please Don't Sue Me version of the webcomic that has none of the art and all of the dialogue. I believe it's on Kickstarter. Well, I'm not going to tell you you have to do this. I would strongly suggest you consider it. And I believe that if you go to nuclearrobo.com, I think it's Nuclear Robo, I'll have to look it up again. I'll try and post it in a video description or something. You can actually see 8-Bit Theater still up in its complete and unabridged form. All the way from the Light Warriors meeting up to the end of the quest. Ah, yes. Fun times. Dead serious. It's hilarious. Yeah, see, Cremate, not really doing much. Like, Will took the brunt of that hit, and I think it's just because he has the least fire protection out of everybody. That'll be resolved once we, get him a ribbon. Little John, he's taken a little bit more of a hit because the Aegis shield doesn't really protect very, very well against Elemental, if I recall correctly. It's more of an anti-poison. Why did I have much? Whatever. I'm getting distracted. But yeah, strongly suggest checking it out. And if I don't forget, someone remind me to, post them in the comments. Alright, so, useless gold. Useless gold. Vampires? Wait a minute, weren't these guys sub-bosses? Jerks. Well, that's okay. We know how to handle this. What am I doing? What am I doing? Light axe. Light axe. Mage staff. Heal staff. We know how to deal with vampires around here. You put a steak in them. Or do you feed them a steak? Put a steak in them. Then you call Buffy. Right? Might need to call Giles. Well, that sucks. Stupid dazzle attack. Fortunately, the mage staff is like fire, so. I feel like I might have gotten a little cocky with this one. That's okay. We're still in great shape. Once we finish raiding these treasures, we're gonna bail. Bit of a long episode for you all today. The Thor Hammer. Which, in future games, I don't know if it exists. But yes, we get Mjolnir. And much is apparently worthy of the hammer. Thor's hammer allows us to cast lightning. without consuming any spell slots or spell charges. So I'm going to give the Zeus gauntlets to Tuck for now. Eventually I'm going to drop them, because we don't need them anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gold. No, 1, 2, 3, 5, 0. That's weird. And we get a house. Good, we're going to need one. And a bunch of more useless gold. And in here we get the Sun Sword. Now, if I recall correctly, the Sun Sword is actually an upgrade. 50, 105... 52, 100. Do I care about that loss of 5 hit? No, I don't. So I'm going to give the defense sword to Will, because why not? And then I'm going to hand the ice brand down to Friar Tuck, and we're just going to do this to satisfy my OCD. And we'll eventually sell the ice staff. Oh, you know what? I forgot to. Sorry about that. Alright. More gold. And the dragon mail. Now the dragon mail is an excellent piece of armor. I want to show off the absorb change. So it goes 74.56 for Little John. Let's pass down that opal mail so that we can sell it. Equip that dragon mail. Actually, we're not even going to sell it. We're going to drop it. We're going to take it and throw it on the ground. $74.56. But Rogue, you said it was better. It is better. It is. Because it gives protection from both fire and ice. So now Little John is pretty much covered. The only thing that will get changed out is that opal helm is going to get swapped for a ribbon. Now, there ain't nobody here but us chickens. Nobody here at all. Lost? Hopeless? No way out? Use this spell to exit today! Alright. Anyway, that's enough out of me for today. Next time, we'll head up to the floating castle so that we can beat up Tiamat and restore the Orb of Wind. Until then, I've been the Arcane Rogue. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful day.